really be quantified, if I'm being honest with you. And the Chris Tucker that we got now is Epstein Island Chris Tucker, not Smokey.
Oh, Lord.
He was on this private plane, and you could tell that it was a private plane because they called it, was it Lolita Express?
Oh yeah, it was a private plane, yeah. Oh my goodness.
I'm out for presidents to represent me. I'm out for presidents to represent me.
And so here we go again, back with another one. Welcome to the Dark Times channel. And this isn't going to be one of my longer videos, but I definitely wanted to take a second to chime in. Now, I posted a few videos last week in regards to the Katt Williams interview and the fallout and the aftermath of all that. And ever since, everything that Katt Williams had to say in that interview is being proven.
We do what we feel, and if it was a rape scene, it would have been in the movie. There was no reason not to shoot it. But that's not my style. I don't even like that kind of shit in movies.
In the script, Money Mike is raped in the bathroom. Katt Williams changed that.
Is it right now? Working with a monster.
You know what this is.
New boo.
Don't fight this shit.
Like what shit?
Just let it happen.
Like what happened? Yeah, you don't.
Katt Williams changed that. Why? Because it's no way. What do you mean, Katt? There's no way. What are you saying? I'm saying in a place that small, I'm not rapable.
Come on, you got a line. Come on. You was just gonna take it, wasn't you? I am a boy.
And so the latest receipt is none other than Chris Tucker. And Dave Chappelle actually hinted at it a while back.
It's like your buddy that's a war veteran or something. You don't want to know the he knows if you knew what he had to do to know these things. That's what they call expensive knowledge.
Now, I think everybody that's listening to this can agree that Chris Tucker hasn't been the same Chris Tucker probably since 2001, since Rush Hour 2. Because Chris Tucker was on the same upward trajectory as Eddie Murphy in the mid-'80s or early 90s. I mean, hit after hit. Every movie he did was box office. It was must-see TV. Every time there was a Chris Tucker movie out, you had to see it. It was going to be good. And it wasn't the same movie every time. After he did Friday, he was smart enough to pivot and start doing some different projects. He did Dead President.
I'm finna go get high. I mean real high. And I'm gonna get my to you. Like that. Souvenir me boom boom. Big.
Went on to do Fifth Element.
All night long, all night. Ooh.
Man. Ripping, that's when I slapped him right. I was like, and I took his handcuffs right off of him and put his.
They put their hands on you.
And they tried to, man. One dude gonna come try to grab me from the back. That's how they caught me. That's how they brought me in.
From the back? What they do? How they do? Like that?
Nah, they was like grabbing and they was
Right.
tripping. They was trying to, they was slanging like, yeah, like that. Did they like grab it? Yeah. Man, get the hell off me, man! Hey! Where your shirt at?
And then after he did Rush Hour 2 in 2001, we didn't see him again. He went on a 6-year hiatus.
Really be quantified, if I'm being honest with you. And the Chris Tucker that we got now is Epstein Island Chris Tucker, not Smokey.
Oh, Lord.
You knew Jeffrey Epstein, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. You know, we flew Bill Clinton and a lot of different. Well, that was a humanitarian trip to Africa.
Yeah.
And I met him on that trip because it was his plane. I didn't know who plane we was getting on, but it was a whole bunch of dignitary people. We was with a delegation, and yeah, I met him, and you know, you don't know people what they do in their private lives, so yeah.
But tell me this, Chris. He was on this private plane, and you could tell that it was a private plane because they called it, what this, Lolita Express.
Oh yeah, it was a private plane. Yes. Oh yes.
But wait a minute, you didn't never go to that island, did you?
No. I don't know where that thing at. No. I don't. Hey, we was going to.
But y'all stick with me for a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and put my tinfoil hat on here for a second and try to connect some dots, some alleged dots. I'm not trying to accuse anybody of anything, but for somebody who didn't do anything, and for somebody who didn't see anything, there was a whole lot of eye bucking in this interview. There was a whole lot of laughing in this interview. Now, if it were me and I found myself in a situation where I was tied to somebody that had been accused of something of this magnitude, I would take it very seriously and I would answer it in the manner that it deserves to be answered in. And one of the other things that I picked up on was him dropping certain names. And one of them is a former president and the other one is a Hollywood weirdo, certified weirdo in Kevin Spacey. And now we got receipts of all of these people flying around on Epstein's plane all together at the same time. And the excuse that Chris Tucker said was they were headed to Africa to feed the hungry. If you've got a little bit of consciousness in you, you're not flying around with these individuals on planes. Now you have to ask yourself, what happened? What happened on that plane? Where did he go? What did he see? And when he got back, what happened to him? Why didn't he perform anymore? How come he wasn't the same Chris Tucker? And so what Katt Williams said was right on the money. When he came back, that was Epstein Chris Tucker. There was no more Smokey. There was no more Lieutenant Carter from Rush Hour.
And my neck, and I need a little bit more massage, you know. So I'm gonna take her in the pink too. Oh yes. And let me get her.
It was an unfunny, tight-lipped, conservative Chris Tucker. He's an individual that when he came back into the scene, he looks like somebody that's just happy to be back. He's happy to be alive. That's what it looks like from the outside looking in. It's not the same Chris Tucker. Not by a long shot. Now you guys feel free to come to your own conclusions in the comment section, and I'm going to try to chime in as well because I definitely have my own opinion, but none that I wish to share on this particular video. And y'all know what I'm talking about when I say that. But go ahead and chime in below and drop a comment and let me know how y'all feel on this particular video. And as usual, peace and chaos.